Dazzle. Dazzle.
Your man say he don't like me.
Rhythm cast music. Rhythm cast music.
Problem is a problem. If I know I'm saying, I don't care what he say, mama. You know how I feel about you already. You know my body when it come to you. Come on. Your man say he don't like me. I don't like that you that tall. You think you're something. He make your man follow me on IG. Matter of fact, unfollow that. No, too. But I still think about you nightly. I think about what it might be like if we link up. I know you have someone. I know, but I still wanna keep it and keep it a secret. I know you have somebody, but I still wanna link up and keep it in touch. Let me take this. Oh, oh, oh. Come, let me take this. Let me give you a piece of the thing that let me take this. Say okay. I want you to think about it. Think about it. I want you to think about it.
I'm thinking.
Think about it. When you're winding down, bend over, and you push back on the thing over. I want you to think about it. Think about it.
The system. All I wanted was my time on cue. You wanna make me bend it.
Rhythm cat, shell it down, shell it down.
I wanna say I want you bad, but girl, you got me saying that I want you bad, and I can't do without you. You know that I need you, can't leave you sativa. Girl, you got me flying without visa. Ooh, sativa. Mi amor, you me
over. I love the way you move your body to the soca. You got the vibes and I know that. Turn back way, wine and bend over. You got the kind of ways make a man lose his mind every time you do your thing. Turn back way, killer with the wine. Yeah.
The way you winding up on me, maybe you're the one for me. Rocking like a policy, maybe you're the one for me. Maybe you're the one for me. Maybe you're the one for me. You're rocking like a policy, baby, you're number one. Come baby, rock and go down. You're tight and pretty, girl, the man them so wrong. Waistline roll, girl, you can perform. Whoa. So when you're gonna bring it my way, you got the thing, I love it flower. Rise up, love on your style. Open up, give it up and let me dive in. The way you winding up on me, maybe you're the one for me. Rocking like a policy, maybe you're the one for me. Too sweet when I wine for you. You're too sweet when I wine for you. Rocking like a policy, baby you're
Love, I can't tell no lie, but I can't get enough for your love. You're pushing back on me, cause you know I love it rough. I'm falling for you, girl, and I know that is what you love. I know that is what you love, girl. Yes, you give me wine, and then I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, just tropical wine, girl. You give me wine, and then I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, just I give you mine. Your bumper just fluctuates to my love. Girl, it just fluctuates to my love. When you wine back, girl, when you wine back, girl, your bumper just fluctuates to my love. Girl, it just fluctuates to my love. When you wine back, you wine back. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. Too sweet when I wine pon you. Baby, too sweet when I wine pon you. You're too sweet when I wine pon you. Too sweet when I wine pon you. That's me luck. I get hurt every time, but I still coming back for your love. You're pushing back on me, cause you know I love it rough. I'm falling for you, girl, and I know that is what you love. I know that is what you love, girl. Yes, you give me wine, and then I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, just tropical wine, girl. You give me wine, and then I give you mine, girl. Tropical vibes, just I give you mine. Your bumper just fluctuates in my love, girl. It just fluctuates in my love. When you wine back, girl, when you wine back, girl, your bumper just fluctuates in my love, girl. It just fluctuates in my love. When you wine back, you wine back. Too sweet when I wine for you. You're too sweet when I wine for you. You're too sweet when I wine for you. Baby, too sweet when I wine for you. You're too sweet when I wine for you. You're too sweet when I wine for you.
Rhythm car, shell it down.
Interesting. All of a sudden she walk up and tap him. This would see his face when she only man snatch him. The shame. Police will find out what happening. Officer, two of them they were causing the rob. The lying and cheating were causing the rob. The NSC mix up causing the rob. He say and she say causing the rob. Chain up their friend that causing the rob. That pants where she have on causing the rob. What when we touch the road? Step thing a thing over see on the road. I'll hang a back and I'll still on the road. Man catch plenty kicks on the road. Hey, when we touch the road,
everybody knock a ting, knock a ting, knock a ting, everybody knock a ting, knock a ting, knock a ting, everybody knock a ting, hey, knock a ting, everybody better clear the way when the general come, when the general come, when the general come, whoa. Tell everybody down we warning, bad like a job on a Juve morning. Clear the way when the general come, when the general come, when the general come, boy. Tell everybody down we warning, bad we bad, hey, bad we bad, sidestep. Anytime we step out it, black outfits stinging like Jeopardy. When we wake, nothing can be about it. They coming back from we head to we crep out it. Do you believe that? Long before this and ring Peter, we's the original wet men hold it. Entourage just pull up with 10 howdies. With one girl for we arm and 10 howdies. Have a squad that wicked and well bossy. 5 of them in the squad was deported. Whining and girl that hotter than Chipotle. With some slim dick cut out and well rosy. We take a picture, boom, post it up on Instagram. A girl come and repost me, somebody repost it. Say that girl is a monster with anything bad. Yeah, they must know we so knock a ting, knock a ting, knock a ting, everybody knock a ting, knock a ting, knock a ting, everybody knock a ting, knock a ting, knock a ting, everybody knock a ting, knock a ting, everybody watch. Hey, clear the way when the general come, when the general come, when the general come, boy. Tell them we bad and we warning, bad like a job on a Juve morning. Clear the way when the general come, when the general come, when the general come, boy. Tell them we bad and we warning, bad like job, check. Shell it down.
Good night, everybody. This is Shandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. And I'm here with DJ Dazzle in the studio. And yeah, there we go. Yeah, you're on, right? You should be on. What did I do? I'm like, cause I know I didn't do it.
Yeah. Oh, technology, boy. Yeah.
So we have the very, very beautiful NIKKI, who's away right now, but you could see her on the camera. And then we have Melly Rose.
Let me put Melly on camera.
Hi, honey. How are you? You look very warm where you are. It's freezing over here.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Are you really?
You know what, though? You know what? I was saying this the other day. I actually missed the first day of snow.
Oh, really?
I missed the first day. Okay.
She said the first day.
Just the first day. After that, you can keep it. But I missed the first day.
I hear you. So normally we start off with this game called This or That, brought to you by DJ Dazzle. And so with this question, we ask you a series of questions and you choose which one you prefer, and then you can give a backstory if you choose to, or you just move on to the next question.
Okay, so I choose out of the questions that you're about to ask me.
Correct, right.
Okay.
And if you want to give a backstory, you can give a backstory. If you want to move on to the next question, you can as well.
Just a disclaimer, if it's a juicy answer, then yeah, you gotta give a backstory.
Okay.
So the first question I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna make it real easy for you. Trinidad or Tobago?
Trinidad, you know, but I do love Tobago. Trinidad. You know?
I think that's the most biased question we could ever ask.
But that was easy though. That was an easy start, no?
It's easy because most people haven't been to Tobago.
I have friends in Tobago too. I never want to feel like I'm discriminating against, you know, Tobago.
Exactly.
Next to say I go there and they kick me out, you know.
You'll blame this show, right?
Exactly.
Return to sender, huh?
Dazzle, your turn.
All right. So since we're gonna go easy, a good easy one. All right. Mornings or nights?
Night.
Ah, so you're a night owl. Okay. All right. That's cool.
That was real easy.
It wasn't easy. She had to think about that one. I thought it would have been easy.
For me, city or country? Port of Spain or San Fernando? City or country?
Country.
Yeah, and why?
So my family lives up in Marcus and Joseph, and they have like a bunch of land. And like recently, especially, like I go and I have a river in front of the house, and I go and sit by the river and I write my music. And a few days ago, I was up there and I was feeling a little overwhelmed, and I went and picked peas with my aunt.
Oh, nice.
That's nice.
It was just so refreshing and calming and just beautiful. And I appreciate the country life.
Yeah,
so
it's beautiful.
That's safe to say that you'll always be down by the river if we need to find you.
Basically.
I hope all of TTPS, all of the FBI, the CIA is listening, so that when the time comes, they know exactly where to find you.
Where to find me, exactly. By the river.
So I have a question, Melly. Roti or pilau?
Now that is a question.
I love both, right? I love both. It's according to the day.
All right. So you are at the gates of heaven, and it says one last meal before you enter. Which one is it? Roti or pilau?
A roti.
I feel you with a red solo.
With pumpkin and mango.
Oh boy, yes, you have to have pumpkin. You definitely have to have pumpkin.
My mouth watering.
Right? Well, with that being said, I was gonna say curry or stew, but I guess I already know the answer to that one.
Disappointment.
You know what though? No, listen. I make a bomb stew. I make a really good stew.
So you
like
cook too?
I put like the coconut milk
and all that.
You know what I mean? And I put like a little bit of curry in it, just a little bit. with the coconut milk.
You're the
I don't know
second
if-
person to put this curry inside the stew.
Yeah, the stew curry. Everybody's loving that now.
I'm gonna
It is
try it.
so
I'm gonna try it.
good.
I'm gonna try it.
It is so good. Not too much. Not too much.
Yeah, tad bit.
Yeah, to flavor it.
Okay.
Zach, you guys are talking about all this food and now
All right, so this or that, right? Would you rather light liquor or dark liquor?
ooh, light liquor all day. I don't got that dark liquor grow hairs on your chest.
Why do you think I'm wearing a sweater?
Dark
All right.
liquor will have me slayed on the ground.
Wait, I thought Trinidadians supposed to like, a little Johnny Walker every now and again.
Me? Maybe everybody else. Me, I'm a lightweight, right? So like, remember, I went to college in the States, so we did like shots, like shots of tequila and stuff like that. So like now that I live back home, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna stick to what I know. I remember the last time I had dark liquor. Maybe I shouldn't tell that story.
No, it is Watch Trouble. Please do tell.
You gotta tell it.
I tell you from the beginning, if it's juicy, you gotta elaborate,
The last time I had dark liquor, it was at a line with like my family, and I was walking in the back, and my boyfriend, I threw up all over him.
Oh no. Better him than a stranger, right? Better him than a stranger.
I hope he's still your boyfriend.
That's how I know he really cared.
That's love.
That
Exactly.
Because it was horrible. You should have seen the shame on my face.
Oh,
no.
gosh.
That's love.
At least you know. At least you found out that he was your true love.
Facts.
My question: singing or writing?
Okay, so singing has always been my love, but I started off with writing, right? But I started off with writing because I was scared to become an artist because I'm quirky and I have like a weird style and I'm, and I didn't want people to judge me. So I was like, maybe I'll stay on the safe side and I'll just write. But then I was like, I had an epiphany and I was like, I don't want my life to end without me doing something that I really, really want to do.
Yeah. Yeah, I think most people who are internal beings, they tend to write first. They write a lot and put all the expressions on there until they get that, that charisma to like, okay, now it's time for me to jump out and let people see who I really am.
Yeah, because it's very like, I feel, I tweeted this the other day. I just, as an artist, I feel so exposed.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I feel so exposed. Like, I'm like, anybody who know me know I like colored hair and my colors. Usually I'm dim tonight, but I like bright colors and I like to dress up. You know what I mean? I would be in my heels every other day, clocking down the road. Like, and I was like, especially in the soca industry, it's not really that way. So I wasn't sure if I want to put myself out there to be exposed.
Got it. So this is the final round of this or that. So this is where it gets extra juicy. So just, brace yourself.
Oh, Lord.
So here's my question. Skinny dipping or dressing up for the beach?
It's according to the day. That's
I like that one.
I don't even think I have a sound effect for that one.
If it's me and my boo, I would go with the skinny dipping. You know what I mean? But if I'm going on the beach for a line, I'm gonna
dress down to the colors. Yeah.
Yeah, because you know how in Trinidad it is when you liming on the beach. It's basically a fat. So yeah, it's according.
Your turn.
I thought that was the final one.
Well, no, it's the final round. So you and Nikki have one last juicy one
more,
to do, and then that's it.
Okay. So, reds or browning?
Say that again?
Reds or browning?
What's the first part?
Reds. Reds or browning?
Reds or come on.
She was like, wait.
She's like,
let me make it a three-way. Reds, brown, and a darkie.
I feel like I should pass on this. I feel like, because I don't want nobody to feel like I'm discriminating, you know?
Nah, your choice is your choice.
But, you know, I actually don't have a preference, but my person is, like, he's not red, but he's like
mocha type of brown skin type of.
Yeah.
Oh, he's one of them in between. It's like NIKKI.
He's like caramel then. So you would say
Yeah.
butter pecan caramel. Yeah.
The ones that put aside each side of the fence when it's beneficial.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's our advantage. When it's winter over here, we could be red, and when it's summer, we could be darker.
Shandy,
have
that
choices.
is not
totally
you. That have
me.
nothing to do with you, Shandy. Nothing.
Shandy will have to stay out in the sun for a long time. Okay, my question, which has to be the juiciest question ever. Top or bottom?
Ooh.
Oh Lord!
That's according to the day too. That's the truth.
I think I need more sound effects, bro.
I have the days when I want to be in control, and I have the days when I want, you know, I want the handcuffs
true.
that him be in control.
She said handcuffs.
She said handcuffs. She went there.
She want a little.
I like that one.
Oh, that was cool.
All right, so I'm going to start off with the first question, which is pretty basic. How has it been since you've moved back to Trinidad? How have you transitioned? How does it feel? Like, do you miss coming back to the States? Now that you guys are on lockdown, you know, I'm quite sure you miss shopping and stuff like that here. Like, you know, so give us an insight. How do you feel being home?
I love being here, but it also have moments. Moving back home kind of made me, and I'm still working through it. Sometimes it makes me feel very lonely.
Okay.
Because in the industry, I'm not really like, it's not, I wouldn't say I'm not welcome, but I guess I'm not part of really the cliques.
Got it.
So I a lot of times I'm by myself musically. You know what I mean? But
you gotta
like,
join Soca Mafia.
But
That's another story.
Right, exactly. But like I have my family, so like I'm grateful for that, you know. And I enjoy being around them, and that's the best part, you know. I have my family, but I miss my clan, like my clan in America, like my girlfriends and my aunts and my mom and everybody, like doing like Friday nights with my aunt, going to buy ice cream and going to our house and sit down and watch movies and watch her cry by the time the person's crying on the screen. And just like hanging out with my friends and having wine nights and going to happy hour and just like my crew that I grew up with, you know. I miss that. I'm more of a people person, than meaning like I value people more than material stuff, you know what I mean? So like the thing that makes me feel at home are usually the people. So I miss the people.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you have a few songs so far. I mean, you know, more than the average, you know, artist that is trying to break through the scene, you know?
Yeah.
What would we expect from you going forward? Is there anybody in particular that you like to work with? Is there anybody in particular that you want to get the attention of, or?
Ask me that like a year ago, I would have given you a different answer.
Wow.
Now, no, I don't. Like, I'm just like, right now, I just want to continue to work and who's the right people will fall, come in. Because like I used to like want to really like do the like, you know what I mean, and just be part of it. But now I'm just like, it's okay. When it's the right time, it will happen. I just focus on working and building my catalog and positioning the music, and you know what I mean, just working, keep my head down and focus.
I mean, you're on the right track. I mean, I got a list here. So yeah.
It's just aligning yourself, like you said. I think you'll get there. I feel like you're on the right track right now. I could be wrong.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Nikki.
All right. So, can you name a time when you simply enjoyed making a song, collaborating, or doing production that you could tell us about? I always have the two-part question. And you went to a famous school in the States where Tupac and Jada attended. So could you tell us about just some good experiences that you've had?
Okay, so what's the first question?
Okay, so the first question is, can you name a time when you simply enjoyed making a song, collaborating, and doing production that you can tell us about? I didn't want you to, like, usually people would ask you, who did you really like working with, and this and that and the other. I just want you to name something, anybody, a collaborative effort that you did, or I saw you did a production where you were in something called Bangladesh, but it was in Trinidad, and you did the colors and all that stuff, and I see you work with Crazy, and you have an eclectic taste. So I just wanted to see, in your memory bank, like, what was the best time you've had in life, anything?
I mean, like, creating for me in general is fun. You know what I mean? I love working with Static. Crazy is amazing. Bachelor Republic. But I think in the recent times is my favorite. Like, working with Kid Israel.
Yeah.
Is like amazing.
Really?
It's like you make such happy music. Like and it's not even just happy music, heart music. You know what I mean? So like when we go into the studio, it's like whatever is going on in life, we put it into the music. So he would be like, Melly, how you feel today? And I'd be like, I want to make a song right now, just talking about body positivity. And he'd be like, okay, let's get it. And start from there. You know what I mean? So it's like with him, I just feel like he musically at this moment he completes. You know what I mean? Like what I have in my head.
Your thought process,
he completes. You
That's
know what I mean?
good.
And each song I've done with him, there's a real life story behind it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So it's just
So it's like you coming out of your shell basically and saying what you have to say in your music.
Yeah.
That's nice.
I love that. And like he allows me to just express myself. Like Body Good was a freestyle. Like I didn't even know he was recording me.
Really?
Wow.
And I was in the booth and he's playing the beat and I just start like singing there, and he always does that. He records me without me knowing. And he's like, "Oh, Melly, that's fire. I recorded you." I'm like, it's like, okay.
Yeah, well, best work comes out.
It is unexpected, candid chats.
Comes out naturally. And the next part is, how did it feel going to a school that was famous, that, Tupac went to, and, all that good stuff?
It was great. Like, I think, like, that school teaches you independence. Because it's like, it was a very long day because we did from, I think it was 7:30 until 4:15 because we had 9 classes a day. But then we went down to the cafeteria. It was like kind of like when I went into college, it was very similar. Like how we did at college, except we didn't make our own schedule. They made it. But it was like very similar, like with our lunch. And then if we need to leave school, we just like make a little note and we leave when we need to and we come back. Like it was so like adult kind of. But it also taught me how to take criticism, which is very important as a creative being critiqued. You know what I mean? Because as an artist, And as a writer or anything, you're always critiqued, you know, your music. But like music is also such a personal thing. If you're not like groomed or you're not like accustomed to it, you can really take that to heart. You know what I mean? You could go to war with someone not liking your song, you know? So like with that, having recitals and having them like critique it and stuff like that, and having to get grades on your performance or audition for like performances and stuff like that, it kind of teaches you, like it strengthens your back for what's to come. So yeah, great experience.
That's pretty good.
So right now, before we go into further questions, we have Tender Touch Rhythm playing in the background, and then we're gonna come back and ask you a couple more questions from there. So Dazzle, take it away, and we'll be right back.
So yeah. Skills on a mission, they see on television.
As I rise and I pray, thanking God for another day. Oh Lord, thank you for another. As I rise and I pray, thanking God for another day. Oh Lord, thank you for another day. Thank you for the peace you bring. Thank you for amazing grace. Thank you for releasing me. Thank you for another. Thank you for a decent day. Thank you for a piece of bread. Every single time I pray, let your blah la 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 shine up on me, Baba God, Baba God, Baba God, no. Let your blah la 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 shine up on me, Baba God, Baba God, Baba God, no.
Everybody, if you're now tuning in, this is Watch Chubble, and we are here with the beautiful Melly Rose. In the background, we have her song Tender Touch on the Tender Touch Rhythm, and it's one of my favorites. Actually,
no.
Fire right, Dazzle, you the DJ, do it.
We have Melly Rose here. In the background is a Tender Touch Rhythm that features her song Shine Pon Me.
Shine Pon Me, Papa God on me. I love that part. That's my favorite part. I love that part. I love the video. I love the colors in the video. Walk us through that. That's one. And number two, because we're so pressed for time, I'm gonna just do a NIKKI and put a 2-part question in. How does it feel working with him, the artist? He's international, and I can never pronounce his name correctly, so you'll have to help me with this one. Scales or Scales? Scales. So I was right the first time. How was it working with Scales? Because that's a big step right there in my eyes, at least, because he's a big Afrobeats man right there. I looked him up when you first did the song. So how was that working with him? And how does it feel to be the only female in the virtual, it's virtual for us, Soca Monarch competition that's going down this weekend?
Woo! Okay, so with the Scales, Scales is a great human. You know, he's just an amazing human. And this song was created from my nana passing away. When I went into the studio, I heard my prayer on it, and I put it, and then I just heard Scales on it. And I hit him up and was like, yo, Scales, I want you to bless this track.
Wow.
Like, Ali, this is amazing. And he was like, he sent back his vocals in like 24 hours.
Wow.
But in general, he is such a great human. And I'm honored to have him on the track, you know? It's always about good people, you know? Just knowing good people. When you know good people,
and the alignment,
if you're good to people, they bless you. So,
so true. So true.
Yeah, and so come on out. It's a bittersweet. I'm so excited and grateful, but I'm so sad that I'm the only female.
No, girl power. Go with it.
I know, but I wanted more representation.
No, you're absolutely right.
So male dominated. I'm just like, I wish there were more representation of women. But I can say this: I'm going to make a statement on that stage.
Very good. Very good. Shine, baby girl.
Yes. That's it for me for the rest of the questions. It's up to Dazzle and NIKKI right now. 'Cause we're pressed for time.
So we are pressed for time. One of my favorite questions to ask is, yes, we're getting to know you, Melly Rose, as the artist, but what is something that somebody, like the average listener, doesn't know about you? Like, we heard that you like colors and you're very festive, and from what it seems, you like to have a lot of fun. What is something that people don't know about you?
They don't know that I like an introvert / shy.
Really?
I would never get that.
I would have never in my life guessed that ever.
Like even before I got on the interview, like I have to like psych myself up to even like talk.
Wow.
Even in Clubhouse, I'd be like, let me say this.
No
like,
way. Clubhouse, you have all this energy.
Like, even now, my palms are sweating.
Wow. Well, best of luck for Soca Monarch, because that's huge.
No, but you know what? Like, I have literally, when I get on stage, I have a little alter ego.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, being from Trinidad, I would have never thought I would hear that from somebody, you know? Introvert, don't like to speak.
That's a big shot before you go on stage, I'm sure of it.
Yeah, like I'm definitely gonna take a shot.
And then go on.
I psych myself up. I'd be like, okay, Melly, you got this. But I get, I'm like, yeah, because I'm an introvert.
Introvert.
That is so interesting.
Hence why I love going by the river and sit.
And
read my book and write my music and stuff like that.
That is so interesting. I really, that's a good question. I like that.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, breaking news: Melly Rose is an introvert.
A big introvert.
But you find most creatives are like that, and they have like a second personality. Do you mind me asking what's your birth date, by chance?
November 2nd.
Oh, November 2nd. Okay.
And you're a Scorpio.
But you know what's so crazy? My brother is the 11th, my aunt is the 4th, and they're Scorpios, and they never claim me.
Wow.
They always say I'm a weird Scorpio. I don't know what that means because I never dug into it because they always call me weird.
You're different. Just tell them you're just different. That's all. You have your own way, your own path.
I receive it. I'm just like, okay, I'm okay.
That's good. All right. So my question is, you've done a few songs that encourages women empowerment, right? What is some advice you'll give to women in this industry and young women in general seeking their goals and future leaders or want to be, you know? Yeah.
Okay, so I would say quiet the noise. Don't allow too many people in your ear because not everyone have the right intent. And 2, do not give up. Do not give up. Even if they keep pushing you down, do not give up because consistency will get you far.
I like that.
Very nice.
I like that. Thank you so much, Melly. Melly, I usually ask for a cappella, but because of the Soca Monarch, I'm not going to press you for that one. I'll press you the next time you come back on the show, though. Is there anybody you know? Is there anybody you want to shout out? Any your social media handles? Where can we find the rest of your music? You know, Dazzle was so kind to find it, but you know, if we're not DJ Dazzle, how do we find your music?
My music are like they're on all platforms. Spotify, Apple, SoundCloud, everywhere you can find it. It's just type in Melly Rose on social media. I am _ Melly Rose. I am _ MELLYROSE. And also last week I dropped Run It, a new tune. Please go check it out. Stream it. And I hope you guys like it and tune into Soca Monarch. Okay.
Is that the tune that you're gonna be? That was the next question I should have asked you. Which song are you gonna be performing at the Soca Monarch?
I'm doing Shine On Me.
Okay, good. I love it. Good. So Grandma will be there. Grandma will be there in spirit.
Yes,
that's beautiful.
And as I said, I have a message.
Okay. All right. So I'm definitely tuning in.
I have something I want to say, and I'm going to put it.
Okay.
That is
Now I'm
beautiful.
super intrigued. Thank you again, Melly. It was a pleasure. And you know what? We're going to try and have you back before the year is out, before the 6 months is out.
Thank you for having me. Thank
you.
You're welcome. You're
All right.
welcome.
Take
Keep
care.
shining.
All right. Bye.
Don't vomit on anybody.
All right, Dazzle. So you're going to go into the music. And then when we come back, Nikki's going to start off with her topic. All right?
Fine by me.
Keep it locked, guys.
If I wanna rule my destiny, woman, I need you next to me. You erase my fantasy, girl. You know you conquer me in a real life, in a me dream, my mind, and subconsciously. Can't believe this love for free. I would not give you all my money. Bright star, never late, never too far. Shine in your love when it's so dark, when it's so dark. Bright star, never late, never too far. Shine in your love when it's so dark. Bad weather can't change you, nah, nah, nah. Imagine a love like mine with an angel, angel, angel. Just a little time with an angel, angel, angel. Waited all of my life for an angel, angel, angel. All of my life for an angel, and you send me an angel. I call and she bluff, she says she don't do this. And she have a friend on the then she too sense. You know your body thing, girl, watch you. So why you making it so hard for? I love when you take it off, yeah. My girl, I the tools, you know. Like a breeze, I cool in your dung. I pray how you bend to the ground. Yeah, you roll your body, you know. Watch that bumper sit on there. Hands up high, you're surrounded. I want to come and show you a little something. You walk like you wanna run away. Turn around, yeah, you got it. I love how you bounce it. 10 is marks on the paper. Sit down, my girl. Sit down, my girl. Sit down, my girl, yeah. Sit down, my baby. All of my property.
Rhythm cast, shell it down.
Cause you are my everything. And I'm gonna do anything. Go put that on everything, oh, for you. If I give you all my love, and would you treasure? Would you cherish it and never let me go? Cause you're not gonna find someone to love you better, oh. If I want it, never certain I want you. Make I go love you, Jaja. Make I go love you, tender. Make I go love you, Jaja. Make I go love you, tender, oh.
She no like it, got on naughty, but she go chop and if you give her cucumber. Walk up from Transamadi till her leg begin shake her with a locumba. Baby, make her give you solid, make her even mix am with her lay and I walk pow. Hey, what me dey, she dey feel and da 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 da. She dey feel and da 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 da. She dey feel and da 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 da. She dey feel and da 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 da. She say till infinity, yo yo yo. She say make her put it in, no. She say till infinity, yo, yo. She say make her put it in,
Rhythm cast, shell it down.
Welcome back. This is Shandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy, and I'm in the studio with the one and only DJ Dazzle. Did I say that good?
No, you sound like an old crumpy. Like when you watch those horror movies and the person is crawling out of the well.
All right, Nikki, you're up. Hold on, Nikki.
No audio?
Got it. We're on.
Okay, awesome. I'm hearing like a feedback for some reason.
I don't know why. You hearing feedback?
No, I don't hear feedback.
We
maybe,
don't hear feedback.
You know, maybe.
All right.
Maybe your
Never
head is
mind.
just too big on screen, so it's taking a while to go from one ear to the next.
Watch it just flying plane. Yay! Anyway. I'm so used to being in studio and then having this on my ear, so it's different. But okay, so I'll get to the topic. I just had it right here. So this started like last week. We spoke about being a pocket, right? Mm-hmm. This week, I watched a video where a couple was in court, and the lady was complaining that her boyfriend, who, you know, they were friends and so forth, and she was complaining that he doesn't talk to her anymore. They don't have communication the way they used to. He doesn't tell her secrets and open up to her like they used to, and everything is just broken down. Mm-hmm. So the judge asked him to explain himself, you know, what has changed. And the guy said, okay, she had a baby, number one. And after she had a baby, she told him that she's not sure that the baby is his. He said that kind of broke down all communications. And, you know, sometimes people will tell you a story, but you don't know everything about it, you know? They're just telling you just the top layer of it, not the whole quantity of it. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So the girl's complaining and she's saying, well, you know, he's saying he doesn't want me anymore, and, you know, it's over and he can't deal with this anymore. And she wants to know where it's coming from. So the judge says, he told you he doesn't want you anymore. You know, all communication has broken down. Things has happened and he doesn't feel like, you know, you guys could be together. And she kept on saying, but I'm a great woman. I do so much for him. You know, I work hard. I go to school. I do this, that, and the other. And the judge was like, hold up. Listen to what I said. He said, he doesn't want you anymore. So the question that I have here, it says, he has the right to not want you. What do women do when a guy says that, you know, he doesn't want you? Do you stick to him and continue in that trail of denial, or do you just pack your bags and leave and just say, okay, take it for what it is, listen to what he's saying and call it a day?
Nope. I'm scray. Leave.
That's it.
Vamos.
Nobody likes embarrassment.
Sayonara.
But didn't she have a baby that probably is not his?
Ding ding
Yeah,
ding.
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
How you give somebody a jacket and then expect that the person want to put that jacket on and zip it up and be happy with you? No, brother, no.
Yeah. So he was saying that he couldn't deal with that because, you know, we're together so long and I'm talking to you and I'm telling you my emotions, and now you come to me and tell me the baby mightn't be mine. Mm-hmm. But then she said that he was okay with it, you know?
Yeah, right.
But I don't think he ever rebutted to say he wasn't okay with it. I don't think he do the whole time.
He didn't say that he wasn't, but I think through time, because of it, it's like, you know how that could get to your mental, like she literally said that baby is not mine. Mm-hmm. You know, she said that he was okay with it, but he said through time it just got too difficult, knowing that it wasn't his.
Yeah, that's a pretty messed up situation. And then at the same time, women don't cheat just off of a whim. Women cheat emotionally. So I mean, if he was so open and, you know, discussing secrets and sharing his emotions with her, and then she still cheated, then, you know, that signifies that there's something wasn't right there from
all along.
So why now, when, you know, the horner man must, you know, want nothing to do with you, that shit in the road, and they realize the man in front of you have a job and he might be able to raise a decent child. Now, why now you want to stick with him and do all these things and be such a good woman? I mean, that don't make no sense.
I know. Women are always in denial, you know. I think it's like a good girl syndrome where you always feel the better you do or the more good you do, the person's gonna love you. But who's for you is for you. You know what I mean? And
Don't
you said the
classify
child
that
wasn't
woman-
his.
Don't classify that woman in no good girl syndrome.
That's not true.
No,
That
she
ain't-
could be.
No,
She
you
probably
can't-
made a
you can't-
mistake.
You can't claim good girl syndrome in that situation.
Why not?
Why not?
Why? Why can't she? That's the better question.
Okay, she made a mistake. That doesn't.
She tripped and fell on his penis.
No, Cameron, no, it happens. It happens. It's
And then
dark.
she tried to get up and fell multiple times until he breathed up.
She only had one baby. I don't know about the multiple times.
I mean, it don't happen from one stroke.
I mean, sometimes it does. You never know.
Facts.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it does.
I out of that conversation.
Doesn't want to tell us something.
I feel like it. I really feel like he's itching to say something.
It's a safe space, bro.
It is. It's very
It don't,
safe.
it don't got nothing to do with me, but at the same time, you know, I don't know who I'm offending. I don't want to walk in public and a man draw a big stone after me. Yo, I was listening, man. And I was listening to my wife and she laughed at me. I can't take them kind of back on all day.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes it's insecurities as well. You know, you always have like a safe space, a safe haven there, somebody that you there to lean on. And I mean, if you're a good friend, right, and you've had that person as a good friend for so long, it's hard to let them go because you get used to it. You know, despite you going out and cheating and stuff, maybe she cheated because of him pulling away from her at some point in time, maybe before she had the baby. You know, so to deal with that, she had to find something or someone in order to fill that void.
No excuse.
Yeah. Nah.
Don't get pregnant.
Oh, so the pregnancy is a deal breaker?
That is a
Yeah,
deal breaker.
that's a reminder
Yeah.
every time that guy looks at that. A guy it's possible for a guy to get over cheating. You asking him to get over cheating and a reminder every day?
So hold up.
And still raise and contribute to that
Y'all
reminder.
are a hot mess. So when it's a woman, it's okay for a woman should stand by you.
No.
If
you
you
never
have an
heard that from
outside
my
child.
mom.
No, we're not saying
she
that.
doesn't have to.
Okay.
She doesn't have to.
I just wanted to get that out there.
But mind you, they have 10 kids, right? They'll
Listen.
have 10 kids and they'll still be like, oh,
But
that's
the-
when we broke up. Don't worry about that one. Let's go on with our lives.
But
And men do that.
The difference in this, in I would say 90% of that scenario would be that if she has a child by the outside, most likely that child is living with her. The opposite, if it's the opposite happening, most likely that child is living with the other woman.
Yep.
Not at the home. So that reminder isn't as constant. Imagine you're rolling over and you hear the baby crying and you're like, damn, that's Jack's baby.
But imagine how we feel when you guys go outside now, right? You cheated, right? And the person lives outside. Imagine how we feel when you go out that door and we're thinking, you know what? He could be sleeping with someone else. He's outside.
But you don't, do you know that for sure?
No, you don't.
All right,
We don't
so
know,
stop
but you
feeling
have
what
10
you don't
kids.
know.
So it's
So,
a,
but
it's
the
a,
same
it's
thing
a
could be
huge
said for us.
possibility.
Huh?
The same thing could be. You
Yeah.
just said
Yeah.
a child. If we got pregnant
Yeah.
for you,
Yeah.
for somebody else, and we're in
Right.
a relationship with you, that's a deal breaker. But yet we're saying that we as women, we tend to still take it if you as a man do an outside child. So it's just like, why should it be a deal breaker for you? Why can't you just say, you know what? All right. It's Rob's child, but you know what? I love Bertha, so I'm gonna stay with Bertha and keep our child. Raise the child as ours.
Nah.
Why?
Nah.
Why? I want to understand why.
No, I wouldn't do it. You know how much mess and turmoil men go through?
Explain.
Not even just like
Yo, I'm a man and I can't even agree with that one.
Listen to me, right?
I'm going.
No,
You
listen
know
to
what?
me.
Solidarity.
Hear me
Let's go.
out.
Let's go.
Hear me out.
Let's go.
You there with Cindy.
Yeah.
Cindy have a baby for Jack.
Right.
You and Cindy never break up.
Right.
No, you gonna go chill with Bob.
Yeah.
Bob the Builder.
Okay, you see, you
Yeah,
understand
it's
exactly
gonna
where I'm
be
coming
tough.
from.
It's gonna be tough.
Everybody calling you this and calling you that, and then
Poo poo nuno.
exactly. So that's
Like,
that's
whoa,
too much.
brother, you
That's
take
too
that
much.
whole jacket for yourself.
You as a man, you will say, all right, look, you make a mistake, we go roll with the punches, cool. And then after just keep getting beat in your head, it's like, nah, bro, I can't.
That is true.
I can't do
that peer pressure part is true.
And the same thing for women. I'm sure women.
No, I don't think. I think women are more supportive of each other.
That's true.
Yeah,
we are.
They'll be like, "Oh, don't worry, and you know that other girl is trash
and
anyway."
Then, and then if it's an elder would give you some good words of advice as to how this is what happens in a marriage. Sometimes you could choose to stay and leave.
So
but
the dynamic is different.
It's very different.
Let me ask a good question. Nikki and Chandi, you both have sons, boy children. If your boy children ever come to you and say some stupidness like that, what will you tell him?
That's a good question. Like, mommy, my wife is having a baby by another man, but I'm in love.
I know for a fact Nikki go say, boy, is a him serious?
No, I wouldn't you know what?
I've had people that went through that, and I would say, you know, you're a grown man, right? You made a decision to be with this person. You're with this person for a reason, so you have to decide. If you love this person this much, are you going to work it out or are you going to break up? It's his decision. It's not mine. I could give him advice and say, okay, you know what? Do you feel she's cheating all the time? Has she left that person? You know, if she's cheating all the time and you don't feel secure because you don't want to get a disease, then leave. But if you think that, you know, she made a mistake and she's regretting it and stuff like that, you have to make the decision, not me.
But would you still be the grandmother to a child that's not your son's child?
I have to be, because it's not the child's fault. You know what I mean?
You see?
It's not the child's fault for coming into this
and
world.
And that's to tell you how women mindsets are different, because at the end of the day, I would still study, you know, okay, so they mash up. Suppose she go into a far more worse, abusive, volatile situation. Then this child comes out into a cycle of abuse.
It's true. But at the same time, if she moves on and she goes into a worse situation, you still gotta be the parent.
But that's on her though. That's on the person that she slept with. If that girl goes out and something happens to the child, it's not my grandkid, really.
Yeah, I mean,
it's who she had the child
don't sign
with.
the birth certificate at the end of the day.
Why would you allow that emotional connection to foster?
He's an adult, like she said. He's an adult. He can choose to stay there or bounce.
But you know, as well, if you go back to the original story, now that I just mentioned it simultaneously, that probably was what driven him away as well. Like he wants to have an emotional connection with the child,
but he can't.
Because he knows it's not his.
I think that's
exactly,
what it really is.
And that's what she said. In the letter, he wrote the letter to the judge, and she was reading out the letter, and he said, when he found out that the baby wasn't his, you know, his emotions changed. He was like, whatever, because now you're telling me that you're having a baby, and then now that you have a baby, you don't know if it's mine. And we had this close connection together, you know? So that in itself broke everything down. You can't tell me you want me to be close and then you're hiding that you slept with someone else, you know?
True.
So moral of the story here, guys, is
men are not women.
Men weren't raised like women, actually. They were raised totally different.
We're not wired.
We are very wired.
If you're gonna cheat, avoid bringing a baby.
We could get over a little horn.
So
if you're horn with Jack and little Jack horn and come around, it's a problem.
Yeah,
so the cheating is the deal breaker, basically, for y'all.
Not the cheating.
It's
the
breeding.
Baby.
The breeding.
Yeah.
You bring the baby. That's the problem.
So you guys saying that she could go sleep around, but just don't get pregnant?
No, we're not saying that either. But at the same time,
he said, no, we're not saying that.
I'm saying that.
That's more of a forgivable or look passable offense.
Yes. Than a baby.
I have to wake up out of my bed 2 o'clock in the morning to go buy infant for a child. That's not mine.
Yeah, because it's permanent.
The news break. It's like, yo, bro, you rubbing that belly and that thing is not even yours, boy.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yeah. And I have some savage friends. So imagine that.
Boy, if you ever be around guys when they're around their friends, some pretty messed up things is passed in conversation, you know.
Yeah.
Even as jokes. And I know they probably don't really mean anything to hurt you by it.
Yeah. But
it's just still savage. And it'll pass through anyway.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go back into the music, but I'm gonna leave off the next topic that we're gonna talk about. It goes into the same transitional phase here. Not necessarily outside children, but it's in regards to parenting and taking your child in when you have another relationship. Anyway, I'll go into more detail when we come back. Dazzle, take it away.
My body keep telling me to wine non-stop. This wine on love, I tell him maybe love still there. I wanna know how the love still there. I wanna go but the love still there. All this time, I feel that the love still there. We go apart but the love still there. Down in my heart, yeah, the love still there. All this time. So baby, don't make a chain a corner. Sit tall, make a chain a corner. Come we go end up in a throwback team. Sit tall, make a chain a corner. Sit tall, make a chain a corner. Come we go end up in a throwback team.
Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. Don't expect no more than what we already have. Keeping it simple. Yeah. Girl, you already have a man, but I can be yours sometime. Baby, call me sometime. Not all the time, so. Girl, you already have a man, but I can be yours. Baby, call me, but not all the time, so. Sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes, but not all the time, so.
Give me the girl who come to give the kind of wine to remember. The kind of girl who will come to play so you can't call she no pretender. I love the way they just get on. So I don't care who watching on. Cause I just wanna wind up your body 1 foot off the floor. Come back again like we get a encore. Press on your body like a piano. I want you give me more and more. Wind up your body 1 foot off the floor. Come back again like we get a encore. Press on your body like a piano. I want you give me more and more. Yeah.
Girl, you're more than a million. You should be a billionaire. The way you whine and you put it down, yeah. I want you give me a chance, girl, to make your life a movie from just one dance. You see, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless, baby. Nothing you do, I go regret, baby. I don't know what to say. I'm speechless, baby. All the man show you respect, baby. Could be the way you go from sign me up, I come for this one. Sign me up, I come for this one. Sign me up, I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this one. Sign me up, I come for this one. Sign me up, I come for this one.
Rhythm cast, shell it down. And I go get in right away. I'm gonna put me back in it. For your working company. So put a walk in front of me. And I go come in right away. And let me put me back in it. And I go walk in properly. Give me the work with the work. Give me the work with the work. Give me the work with the work. Down. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for it. Boss lady, I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. Sign me up. I come for this work. And I go walk it properly.
Oh, the place is hot. Oh, the place is hot. I said the place is hot. Oh, the place is hot. So I just want take it off something. Take it off something. Take it off something. I throw it up in the air. Take it off something. Take it off something. Take it off something. I throw it up in the air. I want to get naked. I want to get naked. I want to get naked and jam on somebody. I want to get naked. I want to get naked. I want to get naked and jam on somebody.
Oh Lord.
All right, guys. Good night. Thank you. If you're now tuning in, this is Watch Chubble on GMGT. I'm here. My name is Shandy, and I'm here with DJ Dazzle in the studio, the voice of God in the background, and we have the lovely Nikki on the big screen. We just came off of one topic in regards to, I guess you would say, knowing your worth. And there were so many things within that one clip that we actually had up on the Watch Chubble page. And in it, I guess the guys were saying moral of the story, if you know your butt and your breed is the end of the relationship.
Yeah, make a clean break. Don't bring back luggage with you.
Yeah, for real. Make sure you empty your luggage before you bring back the suitcase. Yeah, we ain't taking that.
So I'm gonna read the comments in the Mixcloud. Berto says, "Cut your losses because first you were unfaithful." DJ Joke says she was done mentally when she cheated. I agree with that one.
I agree.
He also says, "Not sure how she can say I'm such a good girl if she's cheating." You can,
No, you can't.
Yes,
No.
you can.
Can't.
You cheat
No.
emotionally.
You can't.
You're born.
DJ Joke says she got entangled. Gigi says she told him from jump though, and he chose to stay. And that's a good point. He did choose to stay after she told him from jump.
All that says is that he tried to be a good man.
Pretty much.
And then Juke says that's because he thought it would be okay, but it wasn't. No, I think so. I think somewhere along the line, mentally, he probably was prepared for it. And then, like you said, to see the child on a daily basis, to hear to cry, and then to want to get attached, and then you can't get attached.
Yeah, because after the child comes out, you don't know how your emotions is going to be. You know what I mean? Once you see that child, is either you make or break. Pun. Pause.
I mean, realistically,
I'm like, pun. Pause.
Realistically speaking, from my own past experiences, I've seen the fruits of somebody else's labor from someone that I used to deal with, and honestly, it was like, and I think to say it out loud is gonna sound bad, but honestly, it was like, yo, don't touch me.
Wow.
Like the feelings I had towards the kid was like, yo, don't touch me.
Really?
As innocent as the kid was, it was like, yo, don't touch me.
Oh no!
Wow.
Because you know how they say like children are innocent, but children are born based off of the emotions that their parents carry.
Yeah.
When that kid would see me, that kid would lock eyes on me and would not look away. And it was like, damn, bro, like
I'm not your dad.
I'm not your dad, bro. Don't look at me.
But you know that's difficult because I grew up as the only child in my family, right, for 10 years. And then growing up like with a stepdad and stuff, it's like, not that they don't love you, right? But you feel the difference. Their love might be there, but they don't know how to love you like your real dad would, you know?
It's not unconditional.
And you grow up with that pain inside. It's like you want a father's love. So sometimes they say that you'll probably reach out to a male figure that could give you that type of love that you're thinking of a man is supposed to give you, you know? And that's how some ladies end up being so attached, because they keep on looking for that love that they never had, you know?
So I would say from my personal experience, like you, Dazzle, I didn't think I would have been accepting of the child. And at first, for a good bit, I didn't want to accept the child. And then when I actually saw the child interact with my child, then it was just like, damn, yo, the child really had nothing to do with the situation beforehand.
Yeah.
And so the guards started coming down, and then, you know, I started treating the child as if it were my child. I wouldn't say I was like, oh my God, I can't live without this child. Not saying I wouldn't, but, you know, at the end of the day, the mindset is it's not my child, but I wouldn't want harm to come to that child, if that makes sense.
I mean, I understand what you're saying. And I mean, I think my situation is more so like me and the parent split long before they were actually a parent. But realistically, it was like the amount of foolishness that trailed behind it. It was like, damn, bro, like I don't want no part of this. I don't want this kid to know who I am and then
all that good stuff.
Feel like, you know, oh, this person's such a good person. Mommy, why don't, you know, I don't even want that. I didn't want that. I mean, granted, like I said, to say it out loud, it sounds horrible. But it's one of those situations that you actually have to be in to understand what I'm saying, you know? It's not something that I walk around and wear it on my chest every day to say I'm happy to say that that's how I felt, but it's the truth.
It happens.
That's how I felt. I'm not gonna stand there and lie to anybody. That's how I felt, you know?
I'm not even gonna get vexed with you for that one.
Nikki.
Yes.
What kind of bacchanal going on in your background over there?
That's Jersey's little drama. The little minute drama we have compared to New York's drama.
I see New Jersey Drive.
The movie? That Newark is worse. Newark is a little more dramatic than Jersey City.
So I know how they're so close to each other.
Normally we look to take it up a notch, but I said as best we behave tonight. Nikki's not in the studio, so we can't really antagonize her.
Misbehave. I'm there,
she's still in,
woman.
her spot right here. Nikki's
Exactly.
right here.
I'm right there. If you look on the monitor, I'm right there.
Voice of God is like he's up for the ish tonight. All right, so we're gonna go over this one topic real quick, and then we'll go into a raunchy one. So this one is a scenario. Woman is married to a man with kids. Woman and the kid's mother have beef. Kid's mother has died. Man wants his kids to come live with him and her. Woman does not want the kids to live with them. She says they got the other family to help take care of them. Is she wrong or is she right?
She wrong.
Absolutely.
She absolutely wrong.
Absolutely.
She's wrong.
Why?
Yeah.
She married a man and she accepted his kids when she married him.
But they weren't living together.
It doesn't matter.
What if it's bad seeds? What if it's bad seeds?
I do not care. It could be Satan coming into that household. You would
no.
You would learn to love Satan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you say that with pride.
Satan before they come to my house, though.
Yeah.
Or while they're there,
even if
them out. I don't like bad kids.
Even if like I have bad kids, up front she has to pretend it's a good idea, and then when those kids get there, show me why it shouldn't be that way. But you can't tell me without giving it a chance that these kids are not coming here.
She's absolutely wrong.
Yeah. So if I bring the kids in the house and then shit start going wrong and she's like, see, this is not good for us. Now you have evidence.
Yeah, but then are you still gonna really get rid of your kids?
It's possible.
Wow.
I have not my kids but a sibling that came to live here with us, and he became a danger to the entire family. So
that was it.
I evicted him.
Wow.
I told him to get evicted.
I told him to leave. He didn't want to leave. I called the cops. The cops said I had him here long enough, so he has rights. If I need to get rid of him, I had to evict him. I did it.
Wow.
Yeah, because at that point it was gonna be him
or you
or everybody within the building.
Wow.
Yeah. So I have made those tough choices. So it's doable. But we took a lot before we got to that. A lot.
I mean, realistically, either way, your way makes the most logical sense, where it doesn't hurt anyone's feelings. Off rip, if a woman is to say, nah, your kids can't come here. At a time where the kid would more than likely need the other parent to lean on and support him.
Yeah.
That she's wrong for that.
She is.
Given his circumstance, he allowed the person to stay, and the person just proved himself not worthy of being here.
Then you have the beef.
Then you got the beef.
But how old was he?
Who, my brother?
Yeah.
Oh, that happened in my dad was still alive, so it was around 2015.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was
he
around
was
2015.
18 or
no,
20
no. How old was 2015 is like 6 years ago, so he was about 24.
He was an adult. He was a big man, hard back man.
6 years ago, it was 2015. I'm
Wow.
about to say, nah,
Oh my
bro, that was a couple
God.
years
No.
ago.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm getting
Jesus
old.
He's a big man. He can take care of himself. But what about little kids, though? What about some badass little kids who you like, they come straight from hell and they just so bad that you don't know how to handle it.
Where you take broomstick and all them things they make for.
Yeah.
But some people just break up and fight just because they feel that you not supposed to be telling my kid what to do, and
it does happen.
So I would say I allow my brother, who is my daughter's uncle, to discipline her. I mean, he doesn't go crazy, but if he has to put her in her place or give her a little slap or something, I'll tell, it's fine. There's a difference between discipline and abuse.
Of course.
So I in a household with 2 adults, I'll allow any adult to discipline the kid. Now, if it goes across the line, then that's a conversation for me to have. And then if it becomes repetitive, then no, we have a problem.
So the raunchy question now. Are you guys ready for the raunchy question?
Yeah, we done with that bacchanal a long time. By the time we said she's wrong, that was it.
All right. Yeah. So the question I have here, and I had asked this question a couple weeks back. Should size really matter? Does it matter for you guys when it comes to these things? I don't know how it feels for a guy. I know for a woman, we always tend to say we like it long and we like girth. Right. Girth is hugely important for many of us, right?
For women.
For women.
For women, the preference is girth over length.
Girth over length. Yeah,
Okay.
that's always the big debate. For men, what is it you guys use? What is your tester?
So, like, I don't, to be graphically honest,
Yes.
I think I've been with probably 1 or 2 women in my entire life where I felt like this shit is too big. Like, I just really couldn't get much traction.
Too much.
Okay, so there's no traction. So when there's no traction, it's loose.
It's a little loose, and you really feel like you're not doing anything for that person.
Is that a deal breaker?
Keyword there was.
Oh yeah. Was that a deal breaker, or you stayed? You toughed it out?
No, I mean I toughed it out, but it's not like I was like they were on the top of my list when I had an itch to scratch.
Okay. Ooh.
But I mean, there are a lot of other things that make sex great besides the vagina, and yeah. Go ahead.
Go ahead. The next question is going to be, so now if you're with a woman and she's not making any kind of sound effects or she doesn't break in the middle of the sex, how does it make you feel?
Yeah, that's even worse than having a big vagina.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
If you're having sex and she's not breaking?
If I'm working it up and she's just uninterested and sitting down there like I have nothing to offer, that is worse than me having sex. Don't think I'm feeling anything, and the girl is there moaning until like heaven is coming down. That works better for my ego.
So what does that mean? Does that mean that one, you're either going to try and spruce it up, or you're just going to walk away from the situation?
No, if she's not giving me any feedback, that's it. What am I doing?
It's true.
That's true. You
And
need
the worst
feedback,
the
even
worst
from
part,
men.
I don't know if you've ever experienced this in your lifetime, but there's some women that just don't make any noise. And then afterwards, you're like, yo, like, you know, your ego might be a little bruised. You be like, yo, you know, give me a minute, let me recharge, you know. And they're like, recharge? I can't take anymore. What do you mean I can't take anymore? No, it was great.
No, they're lying.
You ain't make a sound.
No.
And
any girl that doesn't make a sound and then she tells you she can't take more, she's lying.
Bro, I'm talking about very, very, very discreet.
Yeah? Nah.
Very discreet, bro.
No, but what if you have kids and you don't want to wake them
so
up?
that's a difference. But still, I have seen situations like, you know, and we don't want our daughter to hear, and we make it work. We figure it out. But it's not soundless sex.
Nah, bro. There was one I can never forget
you're
this, bro.
married though, so that's
I
a
can
different.
never forget this,
like,
bro. This was like fresh out of high school, yo.
Yeah.
This one girl I've been tracking for like 2 years out of high school.
Yeah.
There was no sound.
Yeah.
And then, you know, back in high school, it's like, you know, school is small, so you might know another person that may have swam in that lake. And then, you know, you find a way, as a guy, you're not just gonna go straight up and ask him. You know, find a way to have the conversation. It's like, yo, bro, she's weird. And the other person be like, yeah, she's weird. And it's like, all right, so maybe it's not just me.
I think y'all were punching above y'all weight.
Nah, bro.
But he didn't tell you that she wasn't making noise, so how do you know?
Even though she went away to school,
yeah,
it would like everything would be like,
yeah.
Realistically,
you are punching above your weight.
No. Everything would be like,
yeah,
I'm coming home. Are you available this weekend?
Oh, she wanted more.
Yeah, so it didn't make any sense.
Okay.
You know, you got a bruised ego, but then it's like, is your ego really supposed to be bruised?
Still one more.
Is it?
But Dazzle, I have a question. When you and the guys were talking, number one, he didn't. You guys just said she was weird, right? That was it.
Yeah, but
and
as
then
guys,
the next
we don't
thing,
have to like go into detail. We know what each other's talking about.
And then the next question is, did she live with her mother or did she have her own place?
I mean, it was fresh out of high school. I think we all live with our parents right there.
Well, right. So I wouldn't want to make noise in my parents' house. Are you crazy? Unless you know, living by yourself.
No, but I had I had my whole independent floor in my house. Like I lived on, technically, I didn't have to wake anybody up. Nobody had to know when I was leaving or coming. I had my own independent floor when I was living at home.
Oh. Well, maybe shouldn't. I mean, straight out of high school, I didn't want to be making no noise for guys to think it's like, oh my God, you're so noisy. It's like, what do you really know straight out of high school?
So what you're trying to say? She was nervous?
Yes. You know why I'm saying that? Because as a how old you be? 17, 18? Over here is kind of different from Trinidad.
I was like 18. I don't think I was quite 19 yet. It was like fresh out of high school.
Okay, so when I'm 18, 19, Trinidad kind of have you like reserved, right? Mm-hmm. So they kind of make you feel like, you know what? I'm supposed to be like this docile type of person who don't make no noise, so the guy doesn't think I'm a hoe and all this type of stuff. Some girls, I'm just saying some. Over here might be different where girls are scandalous and they make noise and they hang from windows and all that type of stuff. It's different.
Swing from your
But
ceiling
some
light.
girls don't make noise because they feel like, what? Some girls choose not to make noise.
Nikki,
I guess you're probably used to it.
Nikki,
Yes.
I came to this country when I was 20.
Yeah.
And all my sexual experiences in the islands included noise. Noise came with the package.
So I have to, before we go on, I have to ask the question to Nikki now.
Yeah.
Seeing that she opened this can of worms.
I want to know too. Ask it.
Maybe they'll give me an answer. So good. I answer the question.
Two things, Nikki. Nikki, one, girth or length.
Never mind. I don't want to answer that.
That's one. Number two, you know, are you one who's a prude or do you ball out and make noise, or it's just, you know, okay, keep going, stop. Like, how does it go?
I could imagine Nikki saying that shit too. with a proper radio voice. You're going too hard.
That's funny. Okay, let me tell you something. I'll tell you something. Looks are deceiving, right? And half of the time when Akila's talking, you guys should listen to him because, as I said, looks are deceiving.
Okay.
Right?
I'll take your word for it.
And then there's a certain personality you have to have around people that I've always done, and it's just by nature, you know? But I would say this. Anybody that I've been with, they're like, you're different. You're like, these sounds that you're making, like, I would have never thought that you would be that type of person. You know what I mean?
So that answers that question. So she makes noise.
So that is that.
Nikki make it seem like she's like, oh
my God. I mean, I would go further into an explanation, but I wouldn't do it. Once nobody's around, I'm comfortable.
Okay.
But if someone's around, I'm not bawling out. I'm not doing that.
You're just like, okay, push it in some more.
I have made crazy songs during sex.
Really?
Yeah.
Whether it be people
As a
around or
man?
not?
Yeah, as a man.
I like women.
I want to hear Nikki's girth or length question. I want to hear that
Hold
answer and then
on,
we
wait, Nikki,
proceed.
hold on.
When guys make noise, from experience, I think I prefer with.
Okay.
Girth. Oh my God.
Girth. Okay.
All right. So she's a girthy kind of lady. All right.
Well, no. I
Make
don't
sure you say
mind.
that
I
so I
don't
can hear it
mind
in
the
studio.
length. I don't mind the length, but when it's too much and it's thin, it's like it doesn't make sense. So it's better when it's at least, you know, it has some thickness and it has a good length, but it doesn't have to be humongously like long like this. But the thickness makes a difference. It really does.
It's like silhouette challenge kind of schlong, right? I don't know where they get these penises from for the silhouette challenge.
As long as it's hard and it can do what it needs to do, then fine.
So I'm gonna go into the mixed cloud here where we have some comments. DJ Joke says, if y'all have kids, then you have to cover your mouth, whoever you're having sex with.
I've done that.
I am Splash says, you gotta pinch her, she's not making noise. DJ Joke says she better be balling.
I'm not the only guy.
This man says she's silent pincher.
Yeah. I am Splash says some women need to stay quiet because they got a nasty, ugly moan. I don't know. How do you? What do you? I wish he could describe what an ugly, nasty moan is.
Listen, I've gotten some good sex one time. I literally screamed. Actually, I didn't even scream. I mooed. I was like, oh, yep. True story.
Manton Tarzan.
Hell yeah. Yo,
Oh my God, you guys are funny.
best fellatio I ever got in my life. Like
toes curl.
Toes curl. You heard me? I said I moaned. I was like, I was so loud with it too.
Oh my God.
Wow. Yo.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes you just can't hold it in. It was one of those.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah. And like the person, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah.
And that's the best. I think that's the best when you don't expect
it from that person.
And it's,
Well,
I think it's the best.
And like before it went down, that person like talked a lot of shit. So I was like, yeah.
So you wasn't expecting this to be so good.
Well, no, they talk shit. So I was expecting it to be good, but I was going there like, I'm going to mess her up because, you know, like talk that shit. I got you. You know, I'm going to show you who's boss.
She showed you.
Oh, she showed
It was
me.
a woman who told me that when I first started having sex. She said to me, oh, a woman is always supposed to conquer the man.
Oh,
Leave him near one and for more.
I was conquered.
Good You luck. See?
Like I'm scared.
You sound like a Tarzan in the bedroom bully.
I mean, I'm not gonna stand here and say that I disagree with Voice of God. I've had my moments too where it's like I want to turn into you saying both, but I can't really move at the moment. You know, you just gotta, you gotta handle it. But I mean, at the same time, it's like you have that mentality. Men have that mentality.
Yeah, men have that mentality.
I think realistically, it comes from men just having a way bigger ego than women when it comes to that stuff.
No, but I think if we conquer you, then it's just like, all right, good. It leaves you that lasting impression, just like how you have it there. If she conquers you, then it's like, damn, yo.
Yeah, but we always go into a sexual encounter thinking we're going to dominate.
Okay.
Every time.
Yeah, and they're like, from my experience, there are women who likes to take charge. They get the kick out of pleasing their men, and there are some women that love to be pleased. You just need to figure out who you have in front of you and how to make that work. And
if you don't know, then that means it's time for you to hit the road.
Not necessarily. Do
more research.
Yeah. Do more research. Like
I would say it takes two as well. You know what I mean? You can't just be there and expect people to. My kids are here, so go shopping. Go shopping.
I'm sure they're old enough that they already know what you mean by go shopping and buy groceries.
Buy groceries and stuff and go up and down, and you're just there like.
But you know,
all
I know what I need to work on. I need to work on widening, not lengthening. But
there's no way you guys can do that though, can you?
Not that I know of. I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
No, they can. They do.
They can?
They do have stuff. They have stuff that
right.
you put
Okay.
there, and it makes it expand.
I'm gonna hit you in the DM, girl.
I know for us, we do Kegels and it gets it tight. So it's quite interesting that you said you met a loosey goosey. Like
yeah.
Interesting.
I've never heard, like, I've heard people talk ish about loose, but I've never.
Yeah. So and like I'm saying that, like people are talking about, oh, girl hold big. I'm not a believer in that, but I have met like I literally had sex and I could tell like this is not a regular vagina that you know. And I'm not even trying to be funny.
You gotta aim to one side and hope for the best.
I can tell as soon as you go in, it's like, okay, you know, the grip that there, and that's no shade or disrespect to the woman, but
so my question is this now: did it make you feel like you had a smaller schlong?
Yes,
it did.
I did feel like
so
my.
It does jack up your ego.
I did feel like my pee was small.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like I wasn't enough, and yeah, that's just putting that out there plain, because you that's what I'm saying. I rather mess with a girl who technically has a bigger vagina, but she's all into it, like, oh yeah, than I mess with a woman, great grip, and she's just like, is this over? You know?
Oh my God!
Yeah. So that will end the sex faster for
but you see, the thing is if she's giving you that, is it over yet?
Yeah.
Doesn't that make you say, you know what? Nah, son. We just had this whole conversation about conquering.
Yeah.
So doesn't that make you say, nah? We've got to work on this to make you conquer her, or it's just like, nah, I'm done. I can't be bothered.
Most times I would be done. Like if I have a little evil streak, I'll try to, you know, like Splash said, pinch her. But yeah, for me, it's over. I'm not wasting my time.
I mean, at that point, I don't think as guys we don't step into something without. It may not be A+, but it definitely ain't gonna be like C-. You know, we're going. It's just like anything else. You step into anything with your best foot forward. It may not, you know, give all the works out the bag. But if she's laying there and it's, I mean. Yeah, I'll be done too. I'm walking away because I mean I ain't got much more to offer you outside of that.
I don't know who Splash is, but Splash is
you don't know Splash?
different. No, Splash that cream next time. Hold the lips together at the top.
What? What is that?
Splash is a DJ that does the after party with Ella on a Monday.
Oh, I thought she was saying
okay,
how
okay,
to
okay.
hold something together if it's big. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what he's saying, but just never mind, Nikki.
Yeah. Just leave it there. So DJ Joke says, yeah, there are women that are loose, like it's slack. I didn't feel like mine was small though, because my track record looks good. She just had way too much man walking it open.
Wow.
Close, pum pum done.
So that's to me, that's also a misconception of why like a woman vagina will be like supposedly bigger than another. Like I've like whether they had one baby or two babies or like the vagina is pretty elastic. So I don't think it's a matter of sexual activity, but it could be something just physical. That's how they're physically made up versus, oh, I had a lot of sex, so my vagina just, just never went back to the way it was. Because if women could pop out 4 or 5 babies and you can still pretty much, so I'm not one to believe in that. And, that person that I've had that encounter with didn't have a kid.
Wow.
Didn't have a kid. And
maybe she just had a dildo moment before she met you.
Probably.
Just to set the mood.
But
to agree with Voice of God, my experience, that was probably the tightest I've ever felt in my life.
What?
But not a sound.
Really? Wow. Suppose she
Like,
just wanted. I can't come up with any reason why.
I've taken virginity.
Yeah.
And I've never felt the type of grip that I felt in that moment.
Wow.
It's inconsistent.
Yeah.
Because I've known somebody who's like told me like, yeah, I've had a lot of sex and I'm just going based on what they said. And it's no different from the person who's saying, okay, I just lost my virginity, or I haven't been with that much partners, so you can never tell.
So for the people who are now stepping into the chats here, the conversation we're having is, women prefer girth. Most women prefer girth over length. And, we were trying to figure out how do guys determine what's a deal breaker for them. And, they've expressed having it too loose. And another thing would be just having sex with the person and they're not making any kind of sound effects and they're just giving this look like, all right, hurry up, done.
So Chandi, you have to answer the question.
I thought I did when I answered her. I thought didn't I answer? I did not answer.
No, you have to give us an official
answer. Even if I take my headphones off on this one.
She was generalizing.
Yeah, she was. She definitely was generalizing.
We women.
All right, so for me, I am a woman who loves girth. I will take the length, because not everybody is blessed with a good chunky, girthy something. But I don't want anything too crazy long, because having it running up into my chest, it's not a good feeling. I'm serious. Like I don't want it up in my chest.
Like if two things.
That's a deal breaker.
He's dying over there. 2 things that I always wished for in life: to be a little bit taller and to have a bigger penis. Like
I think every man wishes to have a bigger.
I wish I had like a 16-inch penis. I want when I pull that out, girls is like, where is he going with this? That's what I wish I had.
That's not enjoyable. That is not enjoyable.
I do not care.
You just will cause a woman to scream like, ah!
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to do. I want when you walk out of that room, you have problems.
You're walking out with pain.
No.
No.
She's not gonna let you finish though.
Baby making machine,
bro. You know how many times I'm trying to go out with my woman and she's like, nope, go take those pants off. I can't imagine having a whole 16 inches to tuck away. I'll never be able to go anywhere.
Wait, hold on, Bertel, is it your birthday? If it is, happy birthday in advance.
No, today is her birthday.
It is her birthday today?
Oh, nice. Happy birthday.
We had it posted on Facebook. How could you guys miss that?
Oh my God, I've been...
Listen.
Yeah.
Click the post notification.
Nah, bro. I mean, I'm a working 9 to 5 person.
I just I submitted for us to get that verification check today on Facebook.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, they sent it us. They tell us we are eligible to get verified.
Best of luck.
Oh, very nice.
I got the notification and I tried to get it done and they said, no, you don't have enough social media influence.
I think we should
on IG or Facebook? Because Facebook haven't done.
We have enough.
Yeah.
I think we do.
Let's see.
Let's see.
Yeah.
So the moral of the story here is, folks, ladies, you have to start making more noises. If you're not making noises,
Yeah, fake it.
But then if you
but if they fake it, you're gonna know.
They don't know when you fake it. They don't know.
We
They
don't know
know
when y'all fake it.
They don't know.
Yeah.
They don't know. Like if you're wet and gooey, you could pretend and say you came, but in actuality, if they don't feel that grip, there's a particular feeling, and if they can't figure out that feeling of when you're coming, then obviously this is just not the person for you.
Yep.
So he's supposed to know. Like if he has to ask, "Did you come?" Then obviously something is. You got a deal breaker when it's the first set of sex. But if it's you've been with this person for years, they're supposed to know when you break. They're supposed to know what turned you on, and if the moment that you see that they're not making noises, then you have to figure out what's wrong with the relationship, because obviously, because sex is mental. So if the moment you find your partner just like, all right, y'all done, you done, like, then you know something's up.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
Nikki.
Nikki Gas.
The kids are there.
No, you're right.
Nikki on the lock on the key.
Yeah, Nikki like.
No, you're right. Yeah, you know, everybody have their, you know. If the gloves fit.
You know, I'm sorry Kareem had that loosey-goosey experience. Like, I learned something today.
No, he's not the only one. I can
learned.
Yeah, but
you know what it felt like?
What?
Like if you blow air into your mouth, pause, but and then try to move your tongue around.
This guy say.
Yeah.
What?
I wanted to get a description of how does it feel when it's too loose. Like, so you don't get any kind of pleasure whatsoever when it's loose.
Shouts to my older brother. Because I mean, I didn't really grow up around a father figure, but my brother was always, you know, the type of person that would talk this stuff growing up, and I'd be like, "Man, shut up, I don't want to hear it." But he said it, and I heard it. When I was in a situation, he said, "Listen, if it can't work, shoot to one side and stick to that side and just go."
So for
really,
so for me, in my experience, it wasn't. It was less pleasurable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I don't know how to describe that feeling, but usually when you thrust in on the out thrust, there's a little resistance.
Mm-hmm.
You don't get that resistance that much when it's yeah.
You must
is it
know.
equivalent to like when you have a waterfall kind of situation going on? Or it's not the same.
Not the same.
It's not the same.
Not the same.
I thought it was the same. It's not the same. Wow.
Chandi, go home to get an orange. An orange?
It's a grapefruit.
Go home. Go get. They say do that
the
grapefruit challenge or whatever. So cut it. Leave the pegs in there. Try it and see what happens, so you know the difference.
I don't know. I don't think it's the same.
There's not
for you
much
to
that we could
understand
really
what they
explain,
go through.
you know? If you're not a guy, you
I'm
know,
gonna try it.
it's not much that we could really, you know,
I'm gonna try it. It's not
visually
the same.
explain. It's just not.
It will never be the same.
So
but,
try this, right?
Okay, I'm trying it.
So try it with 2 fingers, right? Make it tight. Then now let one hand, but do not close your any tighter, and feel the difference now.
Oh, okay,
Right?
okay. Oh, it's a big difference.
Right, exactly.
It's like a grip.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah.
I learned something today.
Oh my God.
Thank God for the voice of God, because I could not explain that to you at all.
No, because then it's like when you're having sex and you do the Kegels during the sex. That gives it that extra grip. So you mean to tell me she was that loose that even if she did Kegels, it wasn't saving her for the rest of her life?
That's crazy to me.
That's crazy.
Not sure.
That's crazy.
But I immediately could have told that this was a little bit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Was she a tall person or short?
Was she short?
Don't answer that question.
I just want to know if there's a
position.
What? Was she tall or short or heavy set or?
No, I can't get into that. You're right.
No, we established, boss man. We established even if she had a baby, it's not supposed to be so loose.
No.
It's not supposed to be. It gets tighter. If you
not.
ask me, from a person who just had a baby, I think it gets tighter after you just had a baby.
Well, I'm not too sure about tighter, but I know it doesn't really change because
I could tell you, I felt like a virgin.
This is I'll just take notes. I don't have any kids, so, you know.
The very first time when I had my first son, I felt like a virgin all over again. It was just like, damn, yo, this really hurts.
Although I have heard that pregnant sex is some of the best sex.
Best.
While you are, but not after. While you are.
Bruh, the best.
While you are.
That engine is always oiled and always warm.
Oh my God.
Warm and oiled.
But you know, it makes sense though, because people used to hit on me when I was pregnant. And I was just like, I'm pregnant, dude. Like, why would you try to hit on me?
Yo.
Because the kid, he ain't got no worries at that point. That's a free shot.
Best sex ever.
No, but I heard it's really good. Nikki, you showing us something?
It's great.
We're seeing your phone.
I just remembered that this is on my page. And so I was going to go and see the comments. I just remembered this was on my page, and I get calls already. It's like, Nicole.
And on that note, we're going to wrap it up because this is 9:01 anyway.
Nice choice of words
had
there.
some news. It had something that happened in Trinidad, and I just saw the news. I was actually going to talk about it earlier.
Yeah.
There is a girl. Her name is Andrea Barat, Bharat, 21 years old. And she was a court clerk. They actually went today and they found a body. I didn't get to listen to it yet, but I saw Rest in Peace. So
yeah, they said they found
somewhere
it
in
was
Arima, they went to find her. They found someone with underwear and a top, and I'm assuming that's her until I listen to it. But because I'm seeing Rest in Peace, so you know.
No, they identified her, but
They
right
did.
before I left, they did identify that it was her.
It's sad, yeah.
Isn't Arima supposed to be like an upstanding community?
They have different parts of Arima. Yeah, there's different parts of it. So, you know.
Yeah, but rest in peace to her for real.
It's sad. They found a couple of guys, and I think one of them died, fell off a chair. I don't know how that happened. I know the cops really beat them up. They try not to say that, but it's sad though. I thought they were going to find her alive.
TTPS and Black Squad, all them thing and them down in Trinidad, that is get licked.
Oh, so they find the perpetrators, the people who got her?
They found a couple of people. One of the guys, they said the mastermind behind it was 35 years old. He was a sexual offender, firearm offender, drug offender, robber, larceny, kidnapping, and then another one was a son of a lawyer.
Wow.
So the one who's a son of a cop who has a lawyer. So one of them died. There's one in the hospital. So I don't know if somebody must have thrown her off a cliff or something, because they say she was on a precipice and that's how somebody was driving and found her. But I find that's ironic, because someone driving somewhere and see someone over a precipice is weird. So it had to be one of them that probably tipped them off or something.
Nikki,
you know?
I hate to say this, but Swappy was wrong. God is not a Trini. God is not a Trini.
She will take offense to that. Watch yourself. She will take offense and she will kill you. She will kill you, Kareem.
God is not a Trini. I think y'all spelled Lucifer incorrectly.
Wow. Oh my gosh.
Because it's crazy what's happening out there. And
yeah.
I really want to go to Trinidad for Carnival, but when I hear stories like this,
that.
I can't.
No, but they say that's the safest time to go Trinidad is during Carnival.
Yeah, I understand that.
But it's not. But let me tell you,
I'm pretty sure that hell is sometimes a little bit cooler compared to But
but
it's
you
still
hear
hell.
about stuff in Barbados and Jamaica and
Jamaica,
and Grenada. It's just people don't talk about it.
No. Jamaica is comparable. That's it.
I don't think there's any other island in the Caribbean.
There isn't any other island that
they have stuff going on and people
Nikki,
just don't talk
I'm
about
telling
it.
you guys are fighting a losing battle. This is a Trini to the bone, and she that is a God is a Trini in her.
That's fine. Shandy, can you recall anything like that in recent years?
No.
I can't even begin to think of anything.
St. Vincent is a little different though. Once in a blue moon, you'll have a crazy scene where somebody would chop up somebody, and
Yes.
You want to know how crazy it is in Grenada? If they have one murder, everybody starts, oh my God, what's happening in Grenada? God is coming, all your prayer.
That's the same
One.
But let me tell you why Trinidad is like that too. Just a simple example is because everyone and their mother wants to come to Trinidad, and you're talking about from Venezuela, Grenada, every country is going there. So you tend to blame the Trinidadians for what's happening, but it's not just that.
Okay,
You know what I
Donald
mean?
Trump. Okay, the Mexicans is bringing their rapists and stuff across the border.
I told you.
But you have to
fighting
take
a
that
losing
into
battle.
consideration, though.
Nikki, Grenadians
Yeah.
been going to Trinidad since the 60s, since the 40s with oil and all these things.
Yeah,
And-
but what I'm saying
Uh-huh.
is that it's not just Trinis in Trinidad. It's overpopulated and saturated with so many different countries.
All right, to be continued.
I was gonna say you're fighting a losing battle. Just say yes. God is a
yes.
Trini.
God is
Just
a
say
Trini.
God is
Nikki,
a Trini.
Nikki, God is a Trini.
Yes,
what else you want me to
And
say?
she's a disciple
And you're a
of
disciple
God. That's
of
it.
God.
That's it.
Say
That's
hail to
it.
the queen.
That's it.
Yes.
There you go. There you go.
Trini to the boy.
And Boss Man
Trini to the
said,
boy.
Engineer Boss Man said Arima is the Gaza in Trinidad.
Oh, really? Okay.
I didn't even know that.
I thought it was Love Until.
Really? I thought so too.
Chumacaka and all them things.
Listen, man.
Yo, over there ain't so bad. Y'all just really overhyping the situation.
Love
over
Until.
there.
No, I have family from
Love
Love
Until
Until.
is not that bad. I mean, I do feel like I'm boxed up sometimes when I'm out there, but still, it's not like Jamaica. Jamaica, I heard, is real crazy.
Well, they have certain parts of.
You think Trinidad is worse? But it's so funny. Trinidadians will say Jamaica
That's
is
what he
worse than
said.
Trinidad.
That's what they will say. How can you say Trinidad is worse? Boy, please. You've been watching Watch Trouble, people. Good night.
Yes, we're gonna say goodnight, and I just want to say, keep it locked. We have stormy nights coming on tomorrow night, to my understanding.
10 to 1?
10 to 1 p.m. at 1 a.m. Sorry, 10 p.m. to 1 a.m. My bad. Sorry, Storm. And then we also have the wake up calls coming on tomorrow morning. The wake up calls gonna be from 6 to 9. It's my favorite numbers there.
Followed by daybreak.
Jesus Christ.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Oh wow. Okay then. No wonder you're always locked in.
Stormy Nights was great. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, so I'm looking
The
forward
one
to
time I was
that.
up late.
Definitely.
And we're doing we were supposed to do one on Friday the 12th, but we actually have it scheduled for Valentine's Day itself. So it's gonna be 6 to 9 next Sunday, not this Sunday coming, but the following one. And we're gonna have a nice. It's gonna be really good. We're doing
really good show.
we're doing an acoustic style concert with some
Nice.
Okay,
we
that sounds nice.
we
There's gonna be candlelit in here too.
Yeah. Storm is gonna
Ooh.
have balloons and
It's gonna have red.
Yeah,
Oh, I might
yeah,
actually come in for
yeah.
this one if I'm not
That's
busy.
nice.
so last night we started the rehearsals. It's coming.
That's
I'm
good.
excited.
That's
So
good.
look out for that one too.
You need to invite us so you could come there and sit down on the couch and
Yeah.
all
Y'all
that
can
good
come
stuff.
We've all got our shots. We're good.
Shots. What shots?
All right, we all took our COVID
Shots.
test. We're all negative, so
Oh.
we're good to go. Yeah.
Listen, I ain't taking no vaccine, but that's a conversation for another day, huh?
Yes.
Tell me about it. So I just want to say my name is Shandy, sweet and fluffy like pink cotton candy. You can catch me on Sunday with Trouble in the Morning as I give to you the entertainment news. This Sunday, we're going to have Pharma Nappy on set. So, we're looking forward to that so much. You can follow me on Instagram at Shandy Media. You can also follow me on Facebook at Shandy Sweet. I will not add you to my personal page, but I will add you to my business page. And I just want to say follow me on Twitter as well as Shandy Media and on Clubhouse as well. And look out for Clubhouse. Gigi and I will be having a chat on Clubhouse sometime this week. It's just going to be a really quick 30-minute wrap up on some important things, some tips that we want to share out to you guys. So just keep it locked, guys. Love you. And I'm going to pass it over to Dazzle.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty simple. So, you're Sugar DJ Dazzle, Rhythmcast Music. Follow me on Instagram or all social media at DJ Dazzle. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Pretty chill, pretty funny. I will follow back if you're an actual person. If you're the government, don't expect me to interact with you. But we're good. We're good.
I was trying to listen to the DJ Dazzle Frazzle. What happened to that?
Oh, DJ Dazzle, I get the girls them a little razzle, a little.
Hey, I like that.
And I am Nikki G, the voice. The voice is soft and moist, the people's choice. You can find me on SoundCloud, all social medias at Nikki G, the voice. And you can add my website. It's www.nikkigmedia.com. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Watch Trouble.
So before we go, I really, really want to say, Berto, you are a top class supporter. And I just want to say, you know, happy birthday from the bottom of my heart. I wish we can give you like virtual birthday cake, but we can't. So we're just going to sing happy birthday to you. And
What's her favorite song?
What is your favorite song, Berto? Are you still
Play
there?
that for her or something.
Yeah, if you can tell us in the next 2 seconds what your favorite song is, we'll play it for you. If not, Dazzle will figure out something.
Yeah.
Play a song, sing happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
We're gonna sing that to her in the morning too.
Yeah.
Nice.
You know we always sing that, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we do the
Yes.
birthday song for anyone
that's
of
nice.
our listeners that has a birthday.
Oh, she likes Call It Uber.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
So we're gonna play that now. We're gonna leave off with that one.
Uber everywhere.
Thank you, everybody. Have a good night.
Happy birthday, Berthel. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
The way you slow wine, girl, you make me come over. And I want you to wine and hold me tight. I want you to stay for the rest of the night. Girl, I wanna slow wine on you. I wanna move, you make me groovy like soca. Slow wine on you. I wanna feel you, yeah. Slow wine on you. Come on, let me hook up the bumper, nah. Slow wine on you. My girl is sweet like pineapple, is sweet like tangerine.
cause music got the sweetest tunes here for you, yo. You give DJ Dazzle vibes, now he just want you next to him. Drills International, watching your vibe, them love your energy. All night your waist moving, rhythm cause them love how you do it. All night she body talking, oh lord, it's speaking your language. DJ Dazzle like, oh lord, oh. The wine feel like you just win the lotto. Yeah, them like, oh lord, oh. You are the captain, sail away. Rhythm cause boss big tune and make them navigate. Sail away, anchor down, let them dive in, let them dive in. Sail away, to the ends of the globe and right or wrong again. Sail away, oh lord, sink or float, they don't care what you do, them throw them overboard. Dazzle them, don't need no lifeguard. I say rock them like a tidal wave, wave, you are the captain. I say throw them overboard. I don't need a lifeguard. I say rock them like a tidal wave. Watch me now. Me say 1 stroke, 2 stroke, 3 stroke. You're feeling sweet like the calypso. Me say 1 stroke, 2 stroke. You're feeling sweet like the calypso. I'm thinking to myself where you come from. Who's send you over here? Now I want some. Keep checking just to see when you're leaving. I keep blinking my eyes, I don't believe it. Yeah. And if you got a man, don't bother. I'll make sure that you don't need another one. All night your waist moving, rhythm cause them love how you do it. All night she body talking, oh lord, it's speaking your language. DJ Dazzle like, oh lord, oh. The wine feel like you just win the lotto. Yeah, them like, oh lord, oh. You are the captain. Rhythm cause boss big tune and make them navigate. Sail away, anchor down, let them dive in, let them dive in. Sail away, to the ends of the globe and right or wrong again. Sail away, oh lord, sink or float, they don't care what you do them. Throw them overboard, dazzle them, don't need no lifeguard. I say rock them like a tidal wave, wave, wave. I say throw them overboard. I don't need a lifeguard. I say rock them like a tidal wave.
Good music. Good.